Hey y'all, checking in, it's your man Big Tiger. Hey, I just watched the spring game. We're gonna go live later on and talk about it, but right now I'm gonna do a recap on what I saw. I'm gonna say this right here: the weather messed up a lot of stuff. We got to get this weather thing figured out. I don't know if they got the move that came to Denver or what, but this weather is killing us. Second year back to back. Maybe next year it might be good, but one thing I know is about weather. Sometimes it rains the same weekend, it snows the same weekend, whatever. Like it's bad weather almost every time, the same time. I noticed this since I was a little boy. So they got to figure out what they're gonna do about this weather in Colorado during the spring game. Maybe they're gonna have to move their spring game up. If they move their spring game up, then they won't have that many guys in the portal next year. I say that. But the weather was bad. The point system, I couldn't get on what kind of point system. I wish they would told us what kind of point system they was on, so we would know. But I couldn't tell when. I guess every time the defense gets a stop, they get 3 points. Offense score, offense score. But I wish they would have had 2, 3 teams and you would have actually had ones on ones, twos on twos, and then they could have did something with the threes, like in the fourth quarter, the threes could have played against threes. But uh, it was kind of different, y'all. It was different. It was hard to watch. I say that it was hard to watch when you've been anticipating the game, ready to see these guys in action, and it looks like that. It was. I mean, we had practices that looked better than this. We had a running back that was going. He looked pretty good, but he was running on the first team and the second team. Like how we went to having too many running backs and not even having enough running backs to have a running back for the first and the second team is that was disheartening. I say that. Just not enough bodies, y'all. But let me get to what I saw. So, first thing I saw when Shedeur came into the game, Shedeur, his entrance. You know how LeBron James and Michael Jordan, they had their entrance when they would do the powder stuff. Shedeur is starting to do his entrance with the watch. I like that. Actually, if you do that kind of stuff, they'll put it in the game. It's your signature entrance. So that's a good look for Shedeur. He's going to get a major watch deal too. I guarantee he's going to get a major watch deal because of that. Uh, the second play of the game, he did take a sack. And the guy did beat Jordan. But after that, Jordan looked pretty good. But let me say, we didn't even really get 2 quarters of football. So I wanted to judge and see how good the offensive line was doing. I was going to pause it and look at their technique, see how the guys was switching people off, all that kind of stuff. I couldn't even really. I think we got 2 drives on offense maybe, and that was it. But Jordan did pretty good after that. First 2 plays, he looked a little shaky, but after that, like he settled down and he did pretty good. Let me see, but he did give up a sack, and I was like, that ain't good. One thing I did notice, third downs, Shedeur, he already trusts LeJounte. He went to him twice on the third down, third and like 12, third and long. He's looking for him. So, last year he's always looked for Travis and maybe Weaver, but I know Travis was his favorite on third down. I can tell this time he actually went to LeJounte. Let me see. Oh, and 59, he was the one that beat Jordan on that second play of the game to get the sack. I haven't seen 59 all these practices. He's the first time he flashed today. He looked pretty good though. Brown was doing a real good job, y'all. Brown was applying pressure. Brown got a sack. Brown got a forced fumble. Brown had a lot of good energy out today. To me, he was the lead linebacker out of the day. Like he showed up. That's how I want Bentley to show up. But and I like the way Brown showed up and took the initiative, and he's fighting for his position. He's fighting for it, and I want to see more of that, Brown. Hey, if you keep doing that, bro, you'll be starting on Saturdays. Keep it up, Brown. Let me see. The kicking game was pretty cool. I wish they did like the time, like real time. They was kind of like loafing with it, but we saw some decent kicks. I want you to always do it like game speed, game speed. So when you're doing the game speed, sometimes guys forget to run out there on the field. But when you got so many people that's not here, you don't have the body, so maybe it's hard. It's hard. I'll just say that. Stubb, he didn't show me anything. He didn't mess up, but he didn't elevate himself to me. And I can't really say a lot because he don't have a great offensive line. He's going against the number ones. That's why I want to see 2s on 2s and 1s on 1s. So the talent level can, because that means that puts the quarterback he's at a disadvantage, man. When you're going against the best DBs and the best D linemen, and you less bodies, so you don't have a good quality receivers to throw to, and you don't have a quality line. It's just hard to look good as a quarterback when you underman. You see that all the time. Like if you notice in the draft already, how the Bears, they helped out Kalen Williams. He got like 3 wide receivers now. Justin Fields never had that, so it's hard to show yourself as a quarterback if you don't have weapons. So I'm not gonna be too hard on the backup quarterbacks. Shedeur got a whole box to work with, all the tools, and everybody else just kind of stuck with one glove and a screwdriver. But number 17 got a big run. He toughed it out, man. For that guy to step up and play like that and play all these snaps, he did a great job. He probably won't see the field next year, but he stepped up and he did a great job. Shedeur, he looked real good. He looked crisp. His mechanics look great. I like he has control of the offense. He spread the ball around. I like how he got the ball. I was keeping track. He hit a Miller twice. He hit LeJounte twice. He hit Travis Hunter 3 times and Jimmy Horn 1 time that I can remember. I was trying to keep track of them. I thought I was going to see some more. I thought we were going to get more drives than that, man. We only got 2 drives. That was I hated that. Well, no, I think we got 3. I think they went 3 and out one time too. And I like the dance. I guess that's gonna be LeJounte, his dance. He kind of do something kind of like the Waddle dance, but that was pretty cool. The one knock I say on Shedeur, to me, he's underthrowing his wide receivers. I saw that last year. He's so he want to be so like protective of the ball. He's trying to make completions. He won't just let it rip. I want him to just throw the ball. He really wasn't doing. I mean, he getting it there, but the receivers are kind of waiting on the ball. And I think the kind of guys he got, if he hit them on stride, those can turn into touchdowns. But sometimes it's better to have Kirk Cousins is kind of like that. He's a quarterback that's a comfortable, safe quarterback. He's not necessarily a gunslinging kind of quarterback. But what's crazy with Shedeur is he looks like a gunslinger, but he takes care of the ball. So it's kind of, I guess it's the best of both worlds, but I want to see him just really throw the ball. 46, Israel, he did good. He almost had a pick. He had a nice hit on Travis. He had good energy. I think he's going to be somebody special for Colorado. He keep flashing. 36 had a nice tackle in the backfield. Tackle for a loss. 3-6 Mafia. He did pretty good. Mathis got a nice catch from, I think, Wade. And on that reverse, it looked pretty good, but I think they called it back. But that's my take on what I seen, the guys that flashed for me. And I like how Shedeur, when he spread the ball out, they kept keeping Miller involved. I'm kind of a little, I ain't gonna say sad, but I want to see Miller score today. And I want to see him throw the deep ball with him today, and we didn't get to see that. But that's what we got. Me and Promo, we might go live later on and talk about this stuff. So y'all stay tuned. I'll let y'all know if it's going live.